Alright. We're dressed as guards. Which is a brilliant plan, of course. And hasn't failed us at all. The trouble is... Oh my gosh. The random enemies spawn. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ugh. 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 You mother... Went for it and it was worth it. Wow. The big whiffs, baby! Why do I even bother? I was just mad. HP up, max healing, recover all. Alright, so as I was saying, the problem is actually the fact that we've got this big guy in the way. Oh my god. Got him. Oh, wow. No stats. Bunch of elements I don't want. Alright. This guy. You're in the way. Can I help you? I can either bust it up or do nothing. Well, I didn't get a treasure out of that fucking... Alright, I'm gonna try fighting it since we have a save. It might kick my ass. I feel like it's there to, like, block you on purpose. And it's probably ultra strong and is gonna ruin my day. Just build up element power here for a second to see what we can do. Yeah. I think we might struggle with this one a little bit. Oh, is that a crit? That seems to do a lot of damage. Alright. We're gonna probably have to Probably gonna have to do some stuff. What's up, Slimmy? I'm gonna try to steal from him. Hell yes. What we got? Screw. I don't really want to use a magma bomb. What is he? He's yellow. Can go back to some Cruiser Zero. No energy. Oh no. Oh no. What's this red? Tablet. Fuck. Alright, fine. Mango bomb. 28. Oh no. Holy shit. Ugh. That whiff hurt. It sure is Chrono Cross. No punchies. Oh my god. Oh, he means business. That was a big hurt. Okay. Did I say trigger? I don't know what I said. Where am I? What's happening? Oh, he's hunched over. Everyone does Chrono Trigger. I've already done it. Hence the reason I'm now doing Cross. Let's meet this guy with another. It's actually pretty easy if you have a PS3 because it's a PS1 classic, so... You thought you were the reason? Leo is the reason. I was going to get to it eventually. Leo just bumped it up the priority list, like, all the way. Like, all the way up the priority list. No console beyond a PS2 only? Then it is tricky to play this one, yep. I mean, if you can find a copy of the PS1 disc, it'll work in your PS2. But that's if you can find a copy, which I don't think is particularly easy anymore. Fuck, we are out of options, eh? I'll just go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, really? Like, damn. Oh, importing. Are you not? You're not in the U.S. That's tough. Yep, I agree. That is Caribbean island. Oh, interesting. Cool. No Amazon, no anything like Craigslist. Yeah, damn. And you bought Dirge of Cerberus? Oof. Oof. Sorry to hear that. This year? Yeah, that's hard. So, Leo, it looks like maybe the reason you didn't know there were switches here is because, like, you can't interact with them after you fall down. They're not there anymore. Simply couldn't do it before that. Now, is that because, like, there were restrictions in place? Or is that because it just wasn't available as, like, an option? Nobody bothered with the system. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough stuff. Like Domino's. You still had to pay at the door. Yeah, not really the same, right? Not really the same as being like, I don't want to have to carry cash. Like, I virtually do not use cash for anything at this point in my life, but that is basically not even close to an option for you, which I do not envy. You could only swipe them? Wow. Well, it's nice to see there's some change rolling around, though. That's good. We disabled online. You can use them. You can use them like a credit card. Wow. But not in the case that everybody uses credit cards. So, not wow. All right. Now, oh, I can't go back. Oh, there we go. Door was a little glitchy there. So, I see your voice. Best accent. You can't insert cash in your computer. That's awesome. So wait, so now why didn't I go back to the... Why did I think I had to go this way? Am I wrong? Well, I'm aware I need to find the code, but I don't care about finding the code. I care about getting the sword and or shield and or armor I am owed. I know it's a treasure vault. Special permission. I have special permission. All right, I'll say the password. Hell yeah. Let me in. All right. $14.99 for a physical copy is not too bad. You know, actually, now that you mention it, Ultima, I don't know if I am very familiar with a Caribbean accent. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know which accent to put, or which emphasis to put, which syllable to put the emphasis on. Caribbean or Caribbean? I'll never know. Copy the game, proceed to download a ROM and emulate it. Ah, yep. Rather than set your PS up to... Well, but I mean, the game would run really well on your PS2, to be fair. But if you don't have a good TV for it, then it probably wouldn't look that good. The trouble nowadays with the older consoles is just finding TVs that still look... Just don't know the... don't know if the PS2 works. Yep. Carbine. Oh, that's the other thing, yeah. If you don't have PS1 memory, you're stuck. All right, so we got armor, a shield, and a sword. Boy, howdy. I wish I could, like, suss out a bit more information. Just take the stuff. Leo, you don't understand, man. What if there are implications? Sort of a gray area where they can't prove... Yeah, yep. Yeah, I want the sword. Bronze. Alright, well. That wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. Looks like it's got 2 better defense and magic defense. I already have one. I didn't realize. They're both at 15 and 10. Surge has like 20 extra HP, though. The illegal part is the place that distributed the ROM. As long as they don't charge you for it. Yeah, they're not selling it. Yep. Ooh. Attack power, hit percent, and magic percent? Or magic power? Basically by 1. But I mean, like, that's good. This improves magic defense. There you go. One part of a 3-piece Heroes collection. Okay. Wonder if that changes anything up. More photon rays. Oh. Kid ended up with revive now. And recover all. Wow, some shit got changed up in really interesting ways there. Interesting. All right. So this big guy's still here. And I could probably beat him, but, like, he's just trying to do his job. No point in harshing his business. Did I talk to these guys? I'm not slacking off. I have the parlor key with me, but I think I better hide it so I don't lose it. Alright. Need permission to enter. Now get back to your post. Alright. Lens in there. It's locked. We have to loop all the way around to get to the other side. Which we can do now because we beat up the one big guy. Is this what was in this room? Right. French clown. Sleeping on a couch. He tells me to fuck off. Or shut up. I don't remember which one it was. A little bit of both. Oh my god, you're back? Come on, man. Hard pass. Not interested. No, thank you. Moving on with my life. I need to fight this door. Hello, door. Started off with the blue. That doesn't really help me very much. Try to set up a white field. I'm just gonna dump Arrow Saucer +2 into it and see how that does. $48. Nice. Good. Oh, no. That could be bad. I don't want to focus the door down. $88? Oh my god. What the fuck? So, Kid is not very good with the magics. Oh, she doesn't have, like, any stamina. But she's the only one who gets a turn right now, so... Now let's just get... Yeah. Vesperia, yep. Was Vesperia. Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure did. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, like, I beat the boss and went to the EX dungeon for a bit. And then kind of said, screw this. Yeah, pretty much. The EX dungeon kind of blows ass. I got 5 fake gold and it took me almost 7 hours. It took me like 5 hours to get 5 fake gold, and I was like, you know what? Actually, how about we just don't? How about we just don't do this? How much did I hate Alexei? Not as much as I hated Duke Form 3. You could not pay me enough money to refight that fight. Yeah, I think you linked it to me. Oh. $62, eh? No, I think I would. I think I will be okay. That just sounds like it would make me sad. Nothing died from that. Incredible. I didn't even see that do a damage amount. Well, that thing's almost dead. Like, basically everything is almost dead. Can you just magma bomb these and kill them, please? At least one of them. So I can start nuking other targets. Thank you. Okay, alright. Things have gotten easier. Good. All right, what's in this door? All right, can we go? Can we go in the door? It's locked. Okay. Can I? These enemies that aren't on screen really aggravate me. Obviously, I realize that, Leo, and obviously I never remember, so really helpful, great advice, my dude. I'll make you change your fucking Twitch name, my dude. You don't get to be Leo Chris 89 anymore. You're gonna change your name to Captain Obvious 89. Yeah, I don't want advice when it's helpful for the express reason that I rarely need advice. I already knew that's what was happening. I just keep forgetting. It's not advice then. It's just you stating a thing I already know. Right? That's not advice. Yeah, and that's me making fun of you back, because it didn't work. You can make shit out of me for a lot of things, but trying to do it when it's something that I already know. Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. He's so bad at being a bard. That he hurts people. And that is Leo's joke. So if it's bad, don't judge me. Dude, this thing is just like not giving in. Nikki 6? You're gonna have to explain. There's a cat in this room. Co-founder of Motley Crue. I'll take your word for it. There's a man sleeping in here. Hello, cat. Hey, bud. How's your nap? Only I can open that. All right. Can you open it for me? What? What is it? Who are you? Ha! I am Zoa, one of the 4 valiant devas of the Acacia Dragoons. Who are the 4 devas? I say 4, but actually there are only 3 of us. Karsh next door, Marcy in the library, and I. Marcy. Our leader, Dario, died at an accident 3 years ago. Tell me about Dario. He wielded the holy sword Einlancer and was a trusted confidant of General Viper. He was engaged to the General's daughter, Miss Riddell, and was next in line to become the head of the Viper clan. However, he died an honorable death during his mission to the Isle of the Damned 3 years ago. Karsh was on that same mission but refuses to say much about it. Dario and Karsh were childhood friends, always competing with one another. Dario's death happened soon after he was engaged to Miss Riddell. Many rumors have surfaced regarding his death. What rumors? Oh, okay. Cool. Can I open this chest now? Alright, well, then I guess I'll be seeing you. Sorry to wake you up from your nap, bud. Oh, the cat. The cat. I mean, no. I don't know why I would lie about that. I've played like a million games. Whoa. Karsh is in here. I've played like a million games now where the enemies are present on screen at all times when they are an enemy that can be fought. This game is breaking that trend. It's very annoying. Yo, don't open that. Okay. What's up, bud? Yeah? What do you want? Who are you? What? You don't know who I am? What are you, rookies? Well, listen up and don't forget. I'm one of the 4 devas of the Acacia Dragoons, headed by General Viper. The name's Karsh. Okay. Who is this search? Oh, you mean Junior. I had orders to bring in the ghost of that boy who died 10 years ago. We had unexpected company and he got away. He seemed way too human to be a ghost, though. I don't know what that guest from Poor wants with him. Oh. Who's General Viper? The General is the head of the Viper clan and has governed these islands for generations. But that's not all. When he was ordered to take up a new post on the main continent, he made quite an impact as the leader of the Acacia Dragoons and was promoted to general. He's retired from the army since then and currently serves as the Lord of El Nido. Oh. This manor was built by the general's ancestors 100 years ago, when people first began colonizing the El Nido archipelago. Treat the place with respect. By stealing its stuff? Ah, that's a top priority classified secret. Its existence has been rumored in the northern countries for generations. Legend claims it contains mysterious powers which can guide anima and change history. But no details are known. Okay. That's it? Alright. Weird? And I went in this room, right? No, it's locked. There's so many rooms that I just took a peek in last time. I don't remember what was actually in them. This is the food. Oh my goodness. The doors in this game. The doors in this game. Maybe it would be better on analog. I don't know. All right, what does this person say? Have you seen the machinery outside? Miss Lucia has taken broken parts from Fort Dragonia and is using it to remodel that thing. An ancient lost super civilization. Wow. All he does is sleep, always mumbling and dreaming away. He says he's someone else in his dream and that he's living a different life. Who? The guy up there? ZZZZZZ. ZZZZZZ. ZZZ. It's been 3 years since Sir Dario's death. Miss Riddell has been heavy-hearted since, and it feels as though all the life went out in this manner. General Viper doesn't show it, but I'm sure he too is suffering inside. Okay, all right, we're just doing the same lines. All right, yep. This person does not. Well, there we go. There's going to be a grand expedition sometime soon. Most of the dragoons will be setting out. But then I wonder who's going to defend our manor. I just hope the poor military from the mainland doesn't invade this place. Looks like Glenn set off the trap again. He's still an apprentice dragoon, you know? I can understand the pressure he feels, though, having a brother who was one of the 4 devas. Oh, what trap did he set off? Maybe it's almost time we learned that. Yes, of course, the trap that trapped him, which I have definitely seen him in as he is standing in the cafeteria untrapped. Of course. It all makes sense now. So what? There's that there. There's the downstairs. Trappity trap, Pipor. Lock from the inside. He's not slacking off. I better hide it so he doesn't lose it. You're gonna hide it, bud? I've learned since last night that I need to interact with everything that is interactable in a video game 50 times in order to guarantee that it does not have a secret waiting for me. So I will begin that mission right now. Oh my god. I was pushing up and my controller sucks and it just shot back down. At least running away seems fairly easy and consistent in this game. The fucking doors respawn too? Come on, man. What was in this door? Cool. Good job, kid. Amazing. Whoa, Dizzy? What the fuck? Dude, this thing just, like, went in on me. Holy shit. No. Holy shit. This encounter is the worst. Still dizzy. Oh shit, it's innate white. I didn't notice that right away. That's okay, that still did a fair amount of damage. Still alive, eh? Oh, that's not good. Oh, I did 31? I did fucking 80 damage before. Boy, these things are stubborn. There we go. Big damage. There it is. Nice. Well, that was immediately a little scary. It did 80 damage, but we're doing okay. Nobody's getting any hit points. What's inside? Oh, I haven't been in here. This looks interesting. Why is there a person in here? You gonna rat me out for grabbing this chest? Bronze helmet. These look... Oh, I see. A decor shield. No, too dangerous. Suit of armor missing a shield. Oh. Watch out for traps. Don't touch anything. Oh, we'll be okay. First, I'm going to put this over here. Oh. Oh, no. I did a trap. I did a trap. I'm taking it. How do I... The Kirby monsters. Oh, no. Why doesn't it like me? I gave it its shield back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, no. Holy shit. Got him. He's weak. Oh, wow, really? thinned the numbers quite a bit. Nice dodge. That was bad news, Bears, but we're okay. I don't think I got any healing. Oh, no. Oh, no, I missed Surge. I found all the traps. Shield has been set. It's set. Is there a third thing I can do? Is there a switch on this one? Statue of a snake. Do I need to get rid of the enemies? The gloops. Incredible. Oh for 2, eh? Sweet. Incredible. The mightiest of foes, the gloops, have been defeated. Boy. %87 just isn't good enough on these fuckers. I got another poultice cap. You know what I just thought of? I think I should just leave the room and go back in. Yeah. The enemies reset and the snake reset, but the shield didn't. So now I think if I push the snake into position, we should have something good happen. Oh, jeez. Ta-ta. It's no use. You need to bring the general here to get to it. What? Is the frozen flame in here? Okay. I see. I see. It's secured. It won't move. This is really interesting. They have dynamic sound in this game, which I feel like was not very common in the PS1 era. Like, sure, it's a thing. That's interesting. That cannot have been easy to do. I mean, I guess I probably don't want to just try walking through it. It did 10 damage to me right away. I think there might have been a few other games that supported some functionality like that. But I do think it was pretty rare. Dynamic sound. Let's see. I don't want music. Doesn't help. A quick Google did not help. So if the shield is set, I'm just gonna do something stupid. Right. No use, you need the general. Which I get. But I have protagonists with a fair amount of HP as well, so I think I'm just gonna... Oh, it totally blocks you. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're out of here. Moving on. Sorry, kid. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go get Glenn. You can come hang out with us. It's my soul slowly escaping from my body. No, I was doing it on purpose. I remember where I remember where the ones upstairs are because there's little lights in front of them. This one doesn't have a little light on the wall, so I just keep forgetting about it. The only way I ever learn anything is by associating it to some visual representation, which is why, and that's not a joke either. Like the way that I learn something the best is via a visual indication. I am not a reading learner. I am a visual learner. I know this about myself very, very much. Yeah, you're phonetic. I am the opposite. I am a very, very visual learner. I can read and obtain and like retain some information, but like it's not as effective for me. I learn very, very well by example and very, very poorly. Well, not very, very poorly. Very, very modestly, comparatively, via just auditory. Which is why I've tried audiobooks. They don't work for me. I just don't pay attention. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, why didn't you use the reply function, J-Hit? So yeah, that's just me. Obviously, everybody's different, which is why the current education system in a lot of countries is somewhat inadequate, because it's hard to take into account that everybody has different ways of learning, and it's hard to. It's just a hard problem to deal with. So anyway, so I'm very quick to adapt to visual stimuli, and I am not very quick to adapt to. There you go. Not very quick to adapt to stimuli that is not visually represented. So, uh, so yeah, when I can't see the enemy there and I can't map its existence to like, oh, there's a light there too. Just make sure you avoid standing on the rug on that light when that light comes up. It just takes longer. It takes longer for my brain to like sink into my my smooth brain. So, an envoy from Poor is here about the frozen flame, but I get the feeling he already knows about it. My gut instinct tells me there may be a poor spy inside Viper Manor. That poor spy. Yeah. What the hell's taking my... Oh, this guy says, what the hell's taking my food so long? Rip. Ever since the General's guest showed up, monsters have been popping. Yeah, I noticed. I don't want to dishonor the General's guest, but I have a bad feeling about him. You know the monsters that peep through the doors? You can get by them when their eyes are shut. When they shut their eyes. What? What does this person say? The code for the trapdoor changes every week, you know. Random numbers won't work. And don't walk in the middle of the hallways. Got that? Yeah. No shit. Thanks, game. What? It fell down again? How many times do I have to tell you? It's to the right and to the left. Oh, he's whispering. Oh, like the floor fell down. They have to reset it, so it's a pain in the ass. I see. Got that? Better write this down before I forget. You don't get to... Nope. You don't get to go anywhere, Glenn. You're staying right here with me, buddy. I'm busy now. I don't think you're that busy. It looks like you want hugs and kisses. That's what it looks like you're busy with. It looks like you want some good, sweet hug time. Because you can't get past me while I stand here. Boy, isn't that a bummer. Glenn, oh Glenn, Glenn, oh Glenn. Can't move off the screen, Glenn. Don't walk in the middle of the hallways. Yeah, I gotta follow Glenn. Glenn! Dude, why you walk in the middle of the hallway? Why you walked right past the middle of the hallway. You guys saw it. He cheated. What up, Holmes? Better write that down. Better write that down. Better write that down. I better write that down. Better write that down. Better write that down. Better write that down. How are you doing? There. Yeah? There's a message on the wall. Oh. This week's code, 8 to the right, 3 to the left. Incredible. Ever since that guest from Poor came, the General has been acting strange. If only I could consult my brother about this. Yeah, but he's dead, isn't he? That sucks, doesn't it? Wait, I forgot I have this. Oh, you have to use that on doors, don't you? Oh, no. But I haven't been checking the doors with the key. No, I thought I used it to get in. Maybe it works on more than one door. Oh, no. Which doors were locked? So, like... Yeah, it doesn't, like, aggro you. Oh, this door's locked. Well, that didn't seem to do anything, did it? Oh. Okay. Yeah, this door was open. We beat the other guy, and now, but here's the question: does it say the door is locked because there's the enemy on it? No, that door is just in fact locked. Wait, was he in there? I didn't see him on the bed. Hold on. Okay, he's taking a nap. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I wonder, what does this say? It's locked. Does the key work here? Nope. Locked from the inside. I want that fucking key, man. I bet we'll come back to that fact. We're probably gonna get, like, captured again and have to, like, escape from this place, and that's when we can snag that key. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear sweet. Random enemy spawn that's not random Jesus. I have done nothing for an entire hour of this video game. Let's save. Go team! What does it say? 8 to the right, 3 to the left. Turn the numbers. 8 to the... Oh yes, we will just sit here and watch this. Lovely. Now I know why you didn't want me to guess. Because that would have been fucking agonizing. We got a big lad. Oh. I don't know if I trust what you believe anymore, Leo. You didn't believe there were switches on those statues if you went there early enough, so... I don't know if I can believe anything you say about this game anymore. Hello. Oh. Oh. Hello. So, like, what are you doing here? Dragoons aren't allowed up here, you know. We're not really dragoons. What are you talking about? Surprise. So, like, what's your point? What is it, Marcy? Is someone there? Oh god, she's a Deva. Some weirdos. Marcy, lower the ladder, please. Alright. That's not a good sign. If you did not know you were not allowed in here, then you must not be one of our dragoons. You don't say. Oh my, you must be. Yes, yes, you must be Surge. My, how you have grown. Like, can I kill him yet? Patience, child, patience. I need to have a word with these people. Who are you? And how do you know Surge? How do I explain? I guess you could say I am the prophet of time. Listen carefully. The world is not just a single entity. Another world similar to our own exists in another dimension. There you will find what you might have become, a world of possibilities that might have existed. A whole history that has not been written yet. It is out there somewhere. We are simply unable to see, feel, or experience it. I think we're doing that right now. Oh, Jesus. Surge, this world is not the world you grew up in. Oh, blast processing. Oh, mode 7. Ah! 10 years ago, something happened that put your very soul teetering on the balancing scales of fate, with a 50-50 chance of life or death. This is when your future was split in twain. In your home world, you survived to live a happy and prosperous life. That is how you made it to the present point in time. However, here in this alternate world, you are in fact very dead and buried. You died 10 years ago, but this world's timeline has flowed on regardless. You have no place in this world. Here, you are but a ghost brought back from the past. I do not know what happened 10 years ago, which means I'm a shitty time prophet. Nor can I guess what triggered your entrance into this world. The locations where such divisions in the time-space continue occur... Hold on, I gotta reread that. The locations where such divisions in the time-space continue occur are called... They put occur in the wrong spot here. The locations where such divisions occur in the time-space continua. I can't help but reading that and being like, that word is in the wrong spot. Angelus errare, where angels lose their way. Angelus errare. It's probably Latin. It's grammatically correct, just weird. Yeah, it's just not the way that I would write that sentence. They're grouping too much of the subject together at one time without separating it with the verb, I think, personally. Anyway, I'm going to pronounce it in Latin because it's all caps and I'm like ooses. Anytime you got something in it in oos, you got a Latin word. So, Angelus errare. It is said that there, the borders of two dimensions fluctuate in such a way as to make the passage between the parallel realities a possibility. Perhaps in this world, you are the missing piece from a giant puzzle, And maybe, just maybe, the vacuum created by your non-existence here has drawn you across the border between the dimensions to fill the void in that puzzle. Of course, no one can say for sure, because I'm a shitty time prophet. Really, you should just call me a time speculator. However, it appears as though these two worlds are connected by some unknown force. Depending on the location, the two worlds influence each other in strange ways. I am quite certain there is a wormhole that connects the two parallel worlds. For your information, if you press the Start button while on the world map, a menu window will appear that allows you to display which world you are in, your home world or another world. Select On to display this. If what you say is true and this world is an alternate reality, then why the bloody hell did Surge die? The reason has to be something that happened 10 years ago. You can only find out by moving on. No way I'm gonna let you. Shut up, you little brat. Is Marcy your real name? Like, whatever. You look just like Mother. There's no doubt about it. You're my little sister. What's with you? Whatever! Can I? I guess it cannot be helped. This may be fate itself. Ah. Bastard got away 3 times. I had him. We ain't here to play jacks. I advise you not to take Marcy lightly. This child is one of the 4 Devas, the highest rank of the Acacia Dragoons. What? This little brat? Hee. Too late now. You must be kidding. Marcy, think it over. Shut up. I don't know you, and I don't have a family. Say bye-bye. Best character. 10 out of 10. What if I just whoop her ass? Alright, unlikely, because we've decided not to hit the little girl. 16? Holy shit. Alright, fair enough. Discount Sailor Moon. Well then. Thank you for making your feelings known with the certain flair that you are known to perform. And this, and take that. Ah, the big hit miss. I do so love it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, she's pretty distinctly female. Ah, the dodges. Holy shit, I love getting slapped when I miss. It's my favorite. Alright, we should probably do something about this little twerp. What are you? You're blue? I don't really know enough about this game to know what's good, so here we go. Ring. 30. I'll take it. Might be a little early to bust out Recover All, but I'm afraid she's going to do something. We can hold out for a bit. I don't really want to... See the sound of home. The town of home. Think you're so smart? Then how about this? Oh no. My goodness. And she fucked up my field. Oh my god, poor Surge. Oh, he's almost done. Of course. 64. There it is. Why, you? That does it. Oh, no. Surge might go down. Oh, wait. Multicast? What the hell was that shit? $55? You are really gumming up the works here, young lady. $50? Hell yeah. 69 hit points. Nice. Kid friends reached a new growth level. Ooh, she got a magic up. Strength, eh? My bard got a strength boost. Cool. Ah, I forgot to pilfer from her. It's not over yet. I'll get you next time. Wait, Marcy, come back. Nah, she gone. Ho ho ho! I did not think you would be able to defeat Marcy. As she tried to cheese me. Very well, I shall advise you of your next step. There are 8 pillars standing in the main hall. Behind the second to last pillar on the left is a button to release the platform. Second to last pillar. On the left. Okay. Dragoons are not allowed up there, so it is best that you go up as you are. Beware, however, there is a much stronger being you will encounter. Yeah, okay, so he's just here to remind me that that's the good luck to you. Good luck! Thanks, you old-ass shitty prophet. No, what? What is this shit? Where did she pushed a thing, right? She pushed a thing to get the thing to lower. I could do that. Fuck yeah. Whee! Give me this chest. Turn white. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that was certainly an interesting thing that happened. Oh, that triggered automatically. Huh? Who the? Oh, I don't really want to embarrass myself with a French accent. I'll just do... You are Serge? You are even more sexy than I thought. Ooh la la. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, please. Why? And who the bloody hell are you? And this vulgar one must be kid. You disgust moi. Oh, my God. With the moi. With the moiing again. What'd you say? If you're going to insult someone, you should at least speak proper English. Uh-huh. Je m'appelle Harl. I am the right-hand harlequin to Monsieur Lynx. Serge, mon pouche? Pouce? What is that word, Leo? What is that word? Tell me. Translate now. What is that? My darling? Ugh, I hate this character. I hate this character so much. Literally, it's my flea? Okay. I'm just gonna move on. If you lie down with a dog like this femme, you will surely catch fleas, non? Ah. I see. I think you can do much better if you gave her up. Actually, I suggest you all turn back. You should not defy him. Oi, what's your problem? Please, Monsieur. I would hate to see anything sad happen to you. Why is it ting? I've had it up to here with you. Oh, man. More? Tai says vo? You shut up. I'm having a serious conversation with Serge. Why don't you mind your own business? That's it. Put up your dukes. I'm gonna kick your arse so hard you'll kiss the moons. You are the one who is going to have her derriere kicked, non? But alas, I cannot be caught fighting you here. Imagine the trouble I would get into. Au revoir, mon Serge. See you again. I hate you. And Serge, please dream of moi. Oui? There, I feel like this is an indistinct, like a, it's like a blur. It's not like a fully French accent, I feel like. Sheesh, what's her problem? Yeah, I mean, can't go down looking like this. Can I change? No. Okay, well. What is ESL? What is ESL? You're gonna have to explain that. I'm not smart enough to know what that means. English second language. Oh. Sport League. A non-native speaker of English. Right. I guess I get that. But why the Z's? Gigi, got pee-pee. Can I beat it up? No, I can't beat it up? Sir, you're in my way. Is it, though? I didn't think that that was the stereotype. Not Z, I guess. Oh, good. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm mistaken, or I haven't watched enough, like, or paid attention to enough blatant French stereotypical representation, but, like, I did not associate, like, Z and Z and, whiff and stuff like that. Like, that to me is I guess that just that's it. That sounds more German to me, and I guess maybe you could argue, like, what's the difference? What do you think you're doing? Nothing? All right, I guess. Well, that didn't solve that problem for me. SMRPG? I just feel like I've seen it. I am aware how Europe works, Leo. I am aware how Europe works. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I think I've seen too many German mad scientists because, you know, propaganda. So that's, you don't have to no, you do not. You do not. Please don't. I mean, actually do, because I would be impressed if you could do it flawlessly, but otherwise don't. It helped you pass. Hey man, whatever works. Not the approach that I would go for, but yeah, absolutely. God damn it. Hit points. Alright, well, I pushed the switch. I guess that's pretty much the only thing I can do at this point. Onward and upward. Hey, sweet. I'll take this. Okay. Music sure did get quiet. That kind of looks like a thing I might want. I'm gonna leave. Let's go the other way. See what's up this way. Oh boy. All right. Fine. We've got to save. We can roll it back. There's some kind of device. Okay. That's it? All right. What's this? Looks kind of blue and flamey, don't you think? Oi, could this be? Nah, it ain't the frozen flame. Don't see any other booty here either. I guess I better ask the general directly then. Oh, fuck. What is it you wish to ask of me? My compliments on getting past my security. Now, may I ask you, who in heaven's name are you? So you're General Viper? Don't feign ignorance on me now. Why did you send me your Oh my god, one more time. Why did you send your dragoons to get me mate Surge here? Surge? My dragoons? I'm afraid, my dear, I haven't the foggiest idea what you are talking about. Cool reference, bro. Mystery Man. Is he a cat man? General, I believe these vermin are here to see me. He doesn't look like a cat man. He doesn't have a tail. Well, it seems you have saved me the trouble of finding you. Lynx? Did he? What? Young girl, are you? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? I finally caught you by the tail now, Lynx. He does have a tail. I've come for two things, the frozen flame and your life, you murderer. Ha, so you must be Kid then. A member of the fearsome band of thieves known as Radical Dreamers, correct? Oh. Radical Dreamers? This young lady? Precisely. Don't let her innocence fool you, General. She is quite ferocious. No pun intended. Ha! Ferocious? My arse! After what you've done? I hate to disappoint you, but the frozen flame is not here. That fire lies hidden in the Sea of Eden, the place where past and future collide. Alright then, it looks like I'll have to put that part off till later. In the meantime, I'll settle my score with you, Lynx. Prepare to meet your maker. Oh, go fight time now. Look at the chandeliers. They're so sparkly. That's a big weapon. Does he have a big-ass forehead? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Does this motherfucker have, like, a giant... Or is that a hat? I think it's a hat. I got excited. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa there. Son of a bee sting, dude. Fuck, you don't have a yellow to help set up Nikki either? God damn it. Alright. Fine. He'll just have to set himself up. Meanwhile, you get fucking hammered on. Oh, his second Electro Jolt is gone. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well then it doesn't matter. I only have one. I could use a capsule. What does it do? Restore HP. Actually, let's do that. There you go. Back to Healthy Surge. We've got yellow field effect. So for now, I'm just going to do some attacks. Get our boy Nikki back into the yellow. Or the blue, as you would. Oh, fuck. I didn't... Oh, nice miss. There we go. That's good. Alright, let's dump a... Oh, fuck. Right. I need more. Surge, help. That's enough. Not bad. Got it off before he did this, which is probably gonna hurt. Magic temporarily decreased. Alright, no damage, but a debuff. That's fine. Alright, you need a black effect. I'm gonna set up... try to set up a white field here. Ooh. Ooh. Shit. You know what? I better pilfer. I'm not going to set up a white field. If anything, I'll set up a red one. Damn it. Shit. Wait, why would he switch me to... Yeah, and that element use really burned through his stamina there. Oh, I know why he did that. Oh, that's really good. Ah, fuck. Alright, not so bad. Nice. I'm gonna go into stamina debt here to try to get Kid up to do... Oh, I was too slow. Magic temporarily decreased. Well, magic isn't her big thing anyway, so... Oh, but he fucking used the black ability. This guy irks me. Damn it. No! He just really doesn't want me to cast magic against him. Nice whiffs. Nostrum. This is a consumable. What? Hell Soul. Oh! Well, I sure hope that's the only time he can do that shit. That would not have been fun. Pick my reviver and everything. Ah. As soon as you hit him with a white ability... White element... Oh, temporarily unstable. Oh, mine are back. Oh, and he's looking not so strong. Let's just go for it. Let's hit him with the old dash and slash. Oh, that would have been cool if that was the killing blow, man. Oh. There it is. He counter hits white moves with the... Not counter hits, but he focuses on people who display white elements. Alright, kid. Hit him with the Ice Blast. See if you can get the RP, the role-playing revenge kill here. 54. Not enough. Tried. I don't really want to stall this motherfucker from very long, so... There it is. Hey. Hit point, strength, resistance, and magic. Resilience and magic. I guess it could be resistance because it's resistance and magic resistance. Just hit points. Yeah, that's fine. Pendragon Sigil. See. Bugger, it was just a shadow. I thought it was weird that he kind of teleported before. Did you think I would be stupid enough to pick a fight with a rabid dog? Why, just a shadow of mine is enough to deal with the likes of you. Now, Surge, what do you desire from this world? Do you wish to live again? Do you want to erase your demise from the pages of history? What's wrong, Surge? Loud noises. Loud, bad noises. Listen to me, the end of the human world is nigh. When this time comes, Surge, there shall be a deep enmity between you and the world. This is not speculation or prediction. This is history. Bugger, this doesn't look good. You cannot escape. There is something I want to ask you. Daddy, about that voyage I was something or other. Don't move a whisker if you want this girl to live. Goodness gracious, who are you? My darling Riddell. Why, you dirty. Shut up, old-timer. Our lives are at stake here. There ain't nothing dirty about saving your own life. Just stay calm and quiet, and I won't hurt you, okay? I just need you to come with us till we reach a safer place. You alright, Surge? Come on, let's bust out of here. This got bizarre quick. Don't be foolish. Do you really think you can escape? Oh no. We're blocked in. Going up the greenway. You fiend, take your dirty hands off Lady Riddell. Oh, okay. What do you take me for, an idiot? Urgh. Surge, this way. There was a ladder I could have climbed. No. We have you now, you vermin. There's no way out of here. Bloody hell. Let's work out a deal. Release my daughter, and I shall let you walk away. How about it? Yeah, right. As if we can trust you? Are you willing to jump to your death? There's water down there. Oh. Oh, shit. Bye, kid. What do you live for? What are you willing to die for? I've been waiting for you, Surge. Waiting a long, long time for you. How long is long? Now come to me, Surge, the assassin of time, the Chrono Trigger. Come to me, Surge. No! Bye. He said the thing. He said the thing. Two people. Does it want me to save? It wants me to save. You're finally awake? If you're looking for your friends, they're outside. Okay, thanks. That's it? No explanation of where I am or who you are or... No, not that way. You go this way to get out. I mean, but I could go that way if I wanted. Did you get a good night's rest? You can go outside through that door. Go say hi to your friends. Okay. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just ask them. Seems like when you wake up in a strange bed in a foreign home, you could learn a thing or two about. Wait, yeah, who is this? Oi, Surge, you finally woke up, eh? Give your thanks to Korcha. He's the one that saved us after we fell off the cliff. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what his voice sounded like. No sweat. It's just part of my job as a ferryman. But I have to admit, you caught me by surprise when you came falling from the sky. You're lucky that it was the sea that Chuff fell into and not the rocks. But geez, you're such a wuss. How could you get knocked out from such a short fall? As for me, a little graze like this ain't gonna knock me down. Uh-huh. Ugh, oh man, she's burning up. There's a clinic in this village. We should take her there. Come on, I need your help too. Oh no. No. It's Seems the patient has been poisoned with Hydra venom. I would say the most she has to live is about 2 days. If we add some Hydra humor, we would be able to neutralize the poison. Doc, if we find this Hydra humor, we could save this girl? What is that thing? Yes, but that's impossible now. Hydras are now extinct on El Nido. What do you mean, extinct? What's going on? Hydras are very rare and valuable creatures. The blood, bones, meat, every part is valuable. It's considered to be a panacea for various illnesses. That is the reason hydras were hunted to extinction in El Nido. As a result, the whole species has been made extinct just to make a quick fortune. Is there no way to find this humor? If we could cross the sea to the mainland, there might be a chance, right? That is not possible. The currents of El Nido are extremely dangerous this time of year. It's highly improbable to cross the sea unless you are on a large vessel. Even if you manage to get there, your chances of finding Hydra humor are bleak. We do not have much time. Doctor? Hey, Doc, where are you going? Nothing's been resolved yet. Excuse me, I need to be alone for a while. He has fucking a flame pattern on his jacket. Serge, what are we gonna do? Kid is going to die if we leave her like this. Is this some kind of joke? Wait right here. I'll go get the doctor back. Whoa! Who the hell are you? Oh no. No. None of the characters who talk like this I want to see right now. Literally 0 of them. Oh. I think I know which one it is. What's this? Non apologies for bumping into moi? Ooh la la, don't you know any manners? Manners? Yeah. What a shame. Haha, she is down for the count, just as I thought. Serge, mon ami, why don't we just leave her be? Who are you and what's with the strange costume? C'est-à-dire, I have no business with no chicken hawk. I am having a conversation with Serge. You're bothering moi, so keep your mouth shut. Why, you... I ain't gonna let you barge into this room and get away with all the stuff you've said. You made me mad. I'll show you some manners. I'm not gonna cut you any slack just because you're a girl. Try if you dare. I am not so weak as to be caught by a chicken hawk. Heh, now you've got some nerve. You're gonna regret it. Charge! Oops. Damn it, where'd she go? Ahahaha, you're amusing. Ahaha, such a simpleton. It's so much fun playing jokes on you. I was only here to see how she was doing, but I had fun while I was at it. So long, Serge. Au revoir, mon ami. Please dream of moi every night. Oui. You're the worst. She's a loon. What's her deal? I just don't get it. Her model is still visible? I didn't still see it. Yo, Serge, what are all of your friends like? Why are all of your friends like that? Oh, Serge. Come on, go talk to her. Even while she is suffering from a high fever, she's worrying about you, Serge. Huh. I didn't notice. Serge, I'll leave this with you. It's my favorite amulet. Astral amulet. Remember what the prophet said, Serge. Where did it all start? Where do angels lose their way? Try to remember, Serge. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm gonna rest up for a while. You heard what the doc said. There's no more hydras in this world. On top of that, there's no way to get to the mainland, and El Nido isn't that small a place. Are you gonna take a 1 in a million chance to search for this thing just to save a girl you barely even know? Hey, what you gonna do? Find a way to save her. I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. Alrighty then, I'll come along with you. You don't have to. You don't have to. Wait. Oh, I had a... Oh. Sure. Wait, I'm confused. How do I just put him... Yeah, I know I gotta... So... Okay. Fine. I don't know why he wasn't an option. By the way, do you even have a clue where to start looking? Yeah, in my world. Hey, do ya? That's what I thought. Where in the world should we start? All we have left is that girl's amulet. Damn, what are we gonna do? If only we had some kind of clue. Maybe you should go see the shaman? The shaman might be able to give you some clues from that amulet. That's right, the shaman. A shaman? That's an unfamiliar word. The shaman inherits the power of the dragon god and governs the village. They're like a mayor or chief. The shaman might know something, although I can't say for sure. It's worth a try. We'll continue this outside. Let's decide what to do at the boat. Kick you off into the water and take your boat and leave you behind. Huh? Oh, this fucking thing. Oh, you're Luna from Mel's place. What? Oh, hey. That Mel, what is she up to? What's up? It's just a cat. Strange guy. Come on, let's get going. Hate this character so much. We need to get going as soon as possible, but you probably need to equip yourselves, right? I'll be waiting here. Call me when you're ready to go. We haven't got much time, so hurry. If you need to see the shaman, go down this way. Take the ladder to the second floor of the merchant tower and go left. There's a tower called the Dragon Shrine. Wow, that's... Okay. Ladder, second floor, merchant tower, go left. Compared to Termina, this is a small village, so you shouldn't have any problems with getting lost. Says the game designer to the player. Welcome, traveler. I will trade you materials for your extra elements here. Oh, do I have extra elements? Boy, howdy, do I have extra elements. Oh, maybe not as many as I thought. Yeah, okay. Not as many as I thought. Dear sirs, you're travelers, right? Although I hesitate to do so, I have a favor to ask of you. I received this bone from a trader, but I would like you to set it adrift in the seas. I'm sure its real owner would like to have it returned to nature. So, can you fulfill my request? Yeah, sure. Why, thank you. Here it is. Please take good care of it. Pelvic bone. Yeah, you need guts to get through life. Hey, that's right. My favorite dish is Termina's famous squid gut pasta. Alright. Cool, dude. No, I don't want to do that. We have many kinds of materials you might be interested in. We'll see about that. After I find somebody who lets me craft equipment. Equipment is essential to protect yourself from danger. Yep. All right. Latest goods. Apprentice Smith. Yep. Upgrade equipment. Here we go. Oh, let's forge some weapons. Please, dear sweet. Okay. Yup. Rod, lure, steelerang. Well, let's do this one. And this one. And this one. Yay! Armor. Oh, that uses a lot of stuff. I need another copper. Oh, actually, what can I disassemble? I don't know what's good and what's not. These vests can go, though. Or this vest. I have 4 of these stockpiled. Get rid of a couple of those. Shiny ember. Whoa. Oh yeah, up 2 and 1% hit. So the bronze is better than the ivory. Shifts attribute of weapon attacks received to weapon. Wait, shifts attribute of element attacks to weapon. Attacks received. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Sure, put it on. Why not? I feel like maybe... I don't know that I'm going to get a whole lot of use out of disassembling stuff, but maybe some. You have copper. Fuck, no you don't. Oh. Oh, I can't disassemble his base weapon. I thought this was his base weapon. I'm like really tempted to disassemble that poultice cap so I can make the armor, but like also I feel like the cap is more unique than the armor is. Rest a little bit, even though I might look strong, I only have the strength of an average human. My partner's a demi-human, but he's got energy. He's worthless. Pugman. The demi-humans in this village get along with humans, but many others of our kind still hold a grudge against humans. Those that were driven off the mainland and gathered to build the village. Those that were driven off the mainland gathered to build the village of Marble. Marbule? 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 It's on the big island way down southeast from here. Sorry to be abrupt, but have you ever come across a shiny material? Elements are common items nowadays, but there's a special kind called summon elements. This kind releases awesome power depending on one of the 6 attributes. The shiny material is a mysterious byproduct of this phenomenon. This material is an essential item for craftsmen to forge advanced weapons, armor, and accessories. Still, everything depends on the skill of the craftsman. I've seen it. Heard the skill of the craftsman. Yeah, okay. Although they're called shiny, there are several different kinds. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna sit here and yawn for a bit, if you don't mind me, while you talk about shiny materials. The population is lower compared to the past. Old customs and lores might have faded away with time. Oh, I found him. Shit. Another life is about to slip through my hands, just like before. Nothing has changed at all by studying medicine. Man, I am so powerless. Orla? So are you going to just give up on this life? That's not the case, is it? If you don't, who else will help her back from the edge of life and death? I don't know your past. Living bound by the past is a very painful thing. You need to face reality head on. Running away isn't a sin, but it accomplishes nothing. But one thing is different from the past. You have the ability to heal. Everyone in the village recognizes that. Don't suffer by yourself. If you give up now, you will never be freed from your past. Now go. Don't let it end without doing something first. I have done them a discourtesy. I'm a failure as a doctor, but I must do what I can. Thanks, Orla. Okay. Let's not go in right now, or let's. Fine. Fuck, I think he said left at the shop. we'll go inside and then go right first. Hello. As a man of the sea, you gotta be on your toes whether you're on land or manning the ship. I've always paid close attention to my element placement. You have to think about terrain and attribute conditions, so it's pretty complicated. Alright, cool. Yep, yep. What do you say? Far off in the eastern El Nido Sea, there's a village, Marbule, homeland to us demi-humans, but my friends there hate humans. Yeah, me too. Maybe we'll get along. Humans suck! You the shop owner? We're a small village, but we have some rare elements you won't find in bigger towns. I'll be the judge of that. Ugh. Attempt to remove the soul from foe's body. Heals sprains and yellow status effects. This game has both the flu and poison. Checks out. Why wouldn't it? Of course it does. This is the residential tower? To the north of this village lies Earth Dragon Isle, which we locals call the land where the dragon sleeps. That seems like a lot more of a pain in the ass than just calling it Earth Dragon Isle. Until a few years ago, the surface was covered with sand, but somehow the sand disappeared completely overnight. From what I've heard from another traveler, the once plentiful water on Water Dragon Isle is completely dried up due to abnormal weather. Y'all need to be a little more creative when you come up with island names, I think. This seems like a bit of a cop-out. Oh, I went in the house. Surprise. Oh, I went in the back room and found a chest. That is a feathery dress and is now empty. It's my feathery dress now. Oh, he's up above. Or that person. I don't know what gender they are. They're up above. I thought they were in the distance. Oh. Oh, it's Korch's mother. Oh, hi there. There isn't much here, but feel right at home. Alright, cool. Can I go upstairs? You're new around here, right? Do you know what these wires are here for? If you don't know, I'll teach you for a special price of 5G. Alright. before teaching you, I'll need that 5G now. Hee hee. Okay, here goes a quick rundown of the whole gadget. This wire connects to the docks. There's also a second wire connected to the shrine. Basically, it's a shortcut to the docks. You can get there a lot faster than walking, plus it feels great. Well, the only problem is that you can't come back. You can't defy gravity, you know? Alright. I'll totally come back there and become the wind. That sounds baller AF. Oh, there's a downstairs. Mel. What? Don't you bother me. I've got to concentrate and concentrate. What? Okay. Second. I'm on a bed. What could possibly be down around here on the backside? Literally nothing. Oh, I didn't even think about trying to climb down that before. Alright. Cool. I just thought it was aesthetic. It didn't look like a ladder to me, you know? I haven't seen a save point in this darn town yet, but... Oops, that's not where I meant to go. Not even close. I think I found the shaman's hut, you guys. I think I did it. Have you ever heard of the 6 dragons? In this world, there's supposedly 6 dragon gods somewhere out there. The 6 great dragons descend from the heavens to seal away the evil and promise eternal prosperity across the land. This is part of an old song that's been passed down in El Nido for a long time. I wonder what they look like and why I keep yawning. That's the local Costco? Oh, of course. Oh, wow, she's still talking to me. Would you like to become the wind? Can I go in? This is the Dragon Shrine, residence of our chief, Shaman Diarrhea. Unfortunate name. Be sure to act courteously on the premises. Okay. Welcome to the Dragon Shrine. I am Stina, a shaman serving village chief and high priestess, Durea. I presume that you have come to this shrine seeking assistance. Please don't hesitate to ask Chief Durea for guidance. Okay. Can I save at the save point? Nope. You possess a young but gentle air about you. There is an odd wind that is whirling about. I have heard that such wind bearers appear at times, but... Do you speak the truth, that you are already dead in this world? I see. So that's why you have an odd air about you. As for a way to return to your original world, I do not know. But there are always reasons why such phenomena occur. The land of Genesis, your only key may lie there. The key that connects your world to this one. Just rage quit Yakuza 0 for the night? Oh no. Shall we say it is a dimensional distortion of sorts? If events in your world are different from events here, it may be possible to save the girl stricken with the Hydra poison. That is, if the extinct Hydra still exists in your world. Yeah, I kind of already guessed that that might be what we were headed for, but I'll be honest, you didn't really help me out that much. El Nido has long been called the land where the dragons sleep. There are islands named after dragons and numerous Dragonian ruins and artifacts. You may have encountered some of these already. The most famous are the islands of the Sky Dragon, the Earth Dragon, and the Water Dragon, and the ancient ruined Fort Dragonia that lies to the east. Of the many Dragonian ruins, Fort Dragonia is one of the few that is still currently functioning. The key to activate this ruin is the Dragon Tear. It was given to our ancestors by the extinct Dragonians as a symbol of our friendship. It has been passed down through successive shamans, but it was stolen and taken away from Guldov by an unknown assailant. Their intent is unknown, but if they plan to activate the ancient ruin, a great disaster shall come about. Our people have been searching for it, but we have found no trace of it. We still talking? One must choose their own path, but as long as we are human, one will sometimes become lost. I pray that your journey be blessed by the guidance of the great 6 dragons. Okay, cool. Third of Kimoji's tests. I'm gonna be honest with you, Yakuza 0 was over a year ago, and I do not remember. I will answer your questions to the best of my knowledge. What would you like to know? The Land of Genesis? Land of Genesis. I have no idea where it may lie. But all phenomena have their reasons. I feel that there is some other will acting behind this. Something other than the fact that you are dead in this world. It is a one-of-a-kind orb that our ancestors received from the now extinct Dragonians. Traditionally, it was passed down to each successive shaman, but someone has taken it away from Guldov. The Dragonian artifacts are the many buildings and sculptures still found on El Nido today, but most of these have weathered away and only a small portion of them remain intact. The only one that retains its complete form is Fort Dragonia, which we have discussed before. It stands at the peak of Mount Pyre. That was something I didn't know, Miss Smarty Pants. As you may well know, the natural world is composed of a balance of the 6 elements. These elements are white, black, red, blue, green, and yellow. Each one pairs up with another to maintain the balance which the natural world relies upon. The gods that represent each element are called the dragon gods. Probably don't remember then, but the guy who only lets you dodge during his fighting style test. Oh. Komachi? Since they symbolize the powers of nature, they are also commonly referred to as the gods of nature. If the sun is white, the shadow is black. The flame red and the water blue. Ah, red and blue. Green are the leaves of the forest and the blowing winds. Yellow are the forces of Mother Nature. It's fucking red, blue, and green and yellow. Ah. A frozen flame? That is something we have not heard of in these parts. But there is something about flames in the oral lore of our tribe. I do not know if this is related to the flame you speak of, but allow me to share it with you. Yeah, you mean Komachi. The old guy teaches you, like, martial arts style fighting. Be very careful when you stare into the flame, for the flame will also stare back at you. It will either transform you into a different being or burn you into ashes. That sounds like a pretty shit treasure. In an old poem of El Nido, there is a phrase that refers to the evil sealed away by the 6 dragons. This phrase follows after it. The evil flame that sought to engulf the world. Really good. An evil flame. If this refers to the frozen flame, it should not be in the hands of humans. Yet the truth about this story is unknown. Alright, I think we're good. Thanks, Tina. May your journey be blessed with the guidance of the great six dragons. The six great dragon gods. I can read. I can read. All right. She's just talking about the questions. I mean, you should only do it if you're going to have fun with it. You shouldn't do it just to do it, for sure. All right. One must choose their own path. The journey be blessed by the guidance. All right, sweet. Now I can go inside. What's going on, people? You don't get much news of the main island out here. Judging from the season, I guess it's about time the El Nido Festival starts. Oh. It hasn't rained around here for the longest time. The traders say the water on Water Dragon Island has dried up too. Yep, sure. That wind brings back memories. Hey boy, you're from the main island. Do you know the Hydra Marshes? It's the forest to the southeast. Although they're called the Hydra Marshes, there are no more Hydras there. Everyone left that forest after the Hydras died off. I too left the forest. That place ain't fit for living creatures anymore. Hi-ho, the plants of the marshes respond to the sounds of this tinkler. Ain't no good to me anymore. Here, I'll give this to you, boy. Just go up to a plant and ring it. Like that. The plant will open up a path without you touching it. I got a green tinkler. Used to be so good back then. Without the Hydra, that forest is doomed. Interesting. Don't worry, guys. I got a green tinkler. Welcome. It's a small shop, but feel free to relax. I want to talk to one of you. Crying out loud. How many times do I have to tell you not to come behind the counter? Hey, you're an unfamiliar face, but you're just a customer as well, so out you go. You're in my way. Oops, my bad. I was just trying to click on stuff. What a pickup line. Check out my green tinkler. I'm sure I'm fine. Yeah, that's one of the things that some Yakuza games are not particularly especially good at. There's never really a super great, like, quick retry option, to be honest. Hey, bud. I will do what I can. You dudes go do whatever you can for her. To be perfectly honest, without the antidote, her chances of survival are close to zilch. But we cannot give up hope without a fight. I cannot promise you anything more than that. Forgive me. Alright, well. That's your call, bro. There are probably plenty of moments that you're going to run into issues because the game doesn't really let you quickly retry certain things. Oh, wait, I gotta go up. Become the wind. Have a safe flight. Worth it. Are you ready to go? Yeah. Are you really sure? Don't you dare tell me you want to come back later. Think about it really carefully. Are you positively sure? Yeah. All right, we're off. All of you, get in the boat. Yeah. How are we all gonna fit in this boat? I've got this big-ass, dumbass pink dog with me. We could just leave her behind. Oh, all right. Well, unfortunate. He just took us back to Termina. I don't think this helps us much, dude. Hey! Who said you could dock that thing here? Get that thing out of here right now! Hey, don't be such a hardhead. It's not like we're robbing from anyone. Besides, nobody else is docking here, right? That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is... Here, keep it. You can't bribe me with some... The delicious scent and this subtle texture. This must be the famous rare drink of Dragonians, the Dragon's Glory. Thought this might happen, so I snagged some from my ma's kitchen. Alright, I'll give you special permission this time. But the next time I might not be so easy. When that happens... Don't worry, I'll get some more for you. Very well. You're pretty quick for a kid. If you don't hurry, that girl's gonna die. You guys can't do this alone. Why don't you let me come along? Portia temporarily joined Cha party. If only I had enough characters. If only I had enough characters. Oh god, what have I done? I don't even know why I bother retyping it. Whatever. The main event has been postponed indefinitely because of that break-in at Viper Manor. Who in the world would do such a thing? What a nuisance! Oops. Well, I probably owe this entire town another once over. And I should probably see if there's anything I could do about, well, let me actually just check his stuff. What does he have equipped? I am almost certain he has a boomerang. Oh, no. Bronze lure? A fishing lure made out of copper. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess I don't have another bronze one, so you might as well wear that. It at least gives the no burn effect, right? I mean, he's got decent stuff, but he doesn't have as many accessories. Does he have any elements already equipped? No, he doesn't. Wait, Kid isn't even in the list? Alright. That sucks. I hope I got her stuff back. Didn't seem like I did. Oh, yes, I did. I have Ice Blast. Don't fucking lie to me, Leo. You don't know shit about this game. Boom. Got him. Wrecked. It looks like I got her stuff back. I wouldn't have my Recoverall and I wouldn't have Ice Blast, I don't think, if I didn't have her stuff. I auto-allocated? Oh. But, I mean... Seems weird that... I mean, that's not... But that's not... No. Because the last time I would have had a chance to do that while she was in the party was before the boss fight. And before the escape. And since then, I have not controlled a party. After the Lynx fight, I'd opened the menu. All I did was save. Yeah, and then I saved, and that was it. I didn't do anything else. Oh, really? Okay. Well, if you remember that specific... It took Revive off Kid? Okay. If you remember that specifically, then I won't argue with you. You do know shit about this game. You do indeed know shit about this game. So who does... Oh, okay, yeah. Now, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Revive would have sucked not to have. Revive and the... No, he does. He does. I believe him. I was just confused because... Oh, interesting. Kid was the leader. Yep, she was. Because I was messing around with something. I don't remember what it was, but... Yeah. So basically I got lucky because it forced... You can take your stuff off? Yeah, I mean, like, it's all good. It's all good. If you know that's going to happen. I didn't know how serious the wound was. Yeah. Or that she would need fucking Hydra humor in order to not die, you know? So. I think this is... I mean, it's just a little before the 3-hour mark, but I think this is probably as good a spot to stop as any. I don't really want to get too hot and heavy with running around here and trying to remember what I did and didn't do. So this will be a nice, clean, fresh start for Tuesday night, I think. Don't erase that save. I was going to ask what your thoughts would be. So that's what? This one? The one before the boss fight or the one after the boss fight? As this is pre-links and this is post-links. Don't erase the 8-star one. Okay, interesting. Also one pre-Nikki. The rest can go. All right. So yeah, I will keep this Termina one. And this one. All right. For now, I'm gonna start overwriting saves probably. Like, I've been pretty liberal with the saving, just because I had empty blocks and it was no big deal. But I'm gonna have to start overwriting some, obviously. So, all right. Cool. Boy, I have said that we were going to play Vesperia on Saturday for so long that I almost forgot we get to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow, so. Alright, that's good to know, Leo. I appreciate that. I'm assuming we will probably do some run-back type stuff if it's short and easy when we reach the end of this game. So, I actually also was going to ask you, it's those two plus one more? Alright, cool. I was going to ask you as well, because obviously we've talked about how there's content in this game that's like pretty easy to miss, which I assume is mostly like recruitable party members. But is it possible to do a playthrough of this game and get every single party member? 44 seems like a fucking burden. With New Game Plus. Only with New Game Plus, though. You can't get them all the first time. Then I'm not even upset. I don't care. I made my choices, so be it. I don't mind at all. I won't stress about it too much then. Yeah, I kind of put that together. No big deal. That's fine. I've probably made some decisions that impacted things that are difficult to know at the time, so that's not a big deal. I felt like that manor did not really go the way that I expected it to go, like, at all. It was super weird. And there was some things about it that I was like, I feel like there's more to this, but I don't know what. So. Alright, well, like I said, Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow. We'll play that for a good chunk of time. I'm expecting that to not be a super long playthrough. Yeah, I'm sure you're keeping track. I'm not expecting that to be a super long playthrough, so, you know, putting in the good 7-hour chunk of time should be plenty of progress tomorrow, I would expect. So, looking forward to it. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.